just a broken down cowboy, all down on his luck. Been through the best of his friends, on a long, lonesome highway in an old pickup truck. Across Texas like a hot, dusty wind. He was all around cowboy back in '49. From the top it's been a long way down, since the whiskey and the women started winning his time. They rode him high and hard to the ground. He remembers the thrill of being a winner in the days of his first rodeo. But there's something about winning that didn't last forever. Maybe tomorrow things will get better, if the devil lets loose of his soul. He'll be the all-around cowboy again. So he rolls up a smoke, sips his old crow, wipes the whiskers that cover his chin, and he grins as he dreams of old rodeos. He's the all-around cowboy again. He remembers the thrill of being a winner in the days of his first rodeo. But there's something about winning that don't last forever. Maybe tomorrow things will get better, if the devil lets loose of his soul. He'll be the all-around cowboy again.
I guess Phoenix, hard times and hard work helped shape the mold. We pushed an old Chrysler a hell of a lot farther than we rode. I remember when our biggest dream was breaking the bank on some pinball machine. Well, old Jim hit the jackpot in Idaho Falls, Idaho. After all of this time, he's still the best friend of mine, one of a kind. In Missoula, Montana, out under that unending sky, there in a valley it would make any southern boy smile, with the stars and the bars in a breeze. Hank and his lady are taking it easy. Deep in the west, you might say colonial style. After all of this time, he's still the best friend of mine, one of a kind. Legend, I was a redneck took me under his wing. Now the edges are still pretty rough, but when I'm logging that guitar and strutting my stuff, oh buddy, old friend, you were the start of the dream. And after all of this time, he's still the best friend of mine, one of a kind. All laughing and joking aside, I can honestly say, and say it with pride, somewhere, sometime in this life of mine, I must have done something alright. Somewhere, sometime in this life of mine, I must have done something alright.
Texas were my natural second home, where you tip your hat to the ladies and the rose of San Antone. Well, I grew up on music we call Western swing. It don't matter who's in Austin, Bob Wills is still the king. I can still remember the way things were back then. In spite of all the hard times, I'd live it all again. Just to hear the Texas Playboys and Tommy Duncan sing makes me proud to be from Texas, where Bob Wills is still the king. You can see the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. It's the home of country music, on that we all agree. But when you cross that old Red River, hoss, that just don't mean a thing. 'Cause once you're down in Texas, Bob Wills is still the king. If you ain't never been there, then I guess you ain't been told that you just can't live in Texas unless you've got a lot of soul. It's the home of Willie Nelson, the home of Western swing, and he'll be the first to tell you Bob Wills is still the king. Bessie was a lovely child from West Tennessee. Leroy was an outlaw, hard-eyed and mean. One day she saw him staring and it chilled her to the bone, and she knew she had to see that look on a child of her own. 'Cause ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs. Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold.
Outlaws touch ladies somewhere deep down in their soul. Linda was a lady, blonde and built to last. Billy was a no-good guitar picker running from his past. She heard all his songs telling nothing but bad news, but she made her mind up to try to get him, win or lose.
Ladies love outlaws
Like babies love stray dogs.
Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold.
Outlaws touch ladies somewhere deep down in their soul. Jessie liked Cadillacs, diamonds on her hand. Waymore had a reputation as the ladies' man. Late one night her light of love finally gave a sign. Jessie parked her Cadillac and took her place in line. 'Cause ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs.
Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold.
Outlaws touch ladies somewhere deep down in their soul.
Ladies love outlaws
Like babies love a bunch of stray dogs.
Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold.
Outlaws touch ladies somewhere deep. I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the skies, aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying, healing as the colors in the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes. Waking in the morning to the feeling of the fingers on my skin, wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been, teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying, talking of tomorrow and the money, love and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again.